This is not entertainment. This is real life. This is not a movie. This is real life, what we're going through right now.
The community of Pajaro knows flooding all too well, more than they would like to.
Fire department!
On March 11th, neighbors were awakened with the sound of door knocks, sirens, and loudspeakers.
Waking us up at 1:30 in the morning, telling us to get out. They told us that the river breached and it's coming fast. So just pick up and go. So that's what we did. Middle of the night.
Families escaping floodwaters that turned roads into rivers, farmland into lakes after a 400-foot section of the levee gave out on the Monterey County side about 3 miles east of Pajaro.
It's massive, the amount of water that's coming through here. Yeah, never seen it this big.
I take some paper for medication and some clothes, like just necessary, and like everything is there, yeah.
Aerial footage shows the extent of the damage, nearly 3 square miles of Pajaro underwater, some places 5 feet deep. Soon after the levee breached, work is underway to plug the break, but then there's another levee break also on the Monterey County side west of Highway 1, flooding farmland.
And now that's actually a relief valve for the communities.
Within 4 days, the main break is reduced to a 20-foot wide gap. The governor tours the area along with state and local leaders, vowing to make Pajaro whole again.
But we've got to fast track
and prevent future flooding.
We have to step up to ensure that our community here in Pajaro, we have to ensure that that this community is rebuilt, that our families get the support that they need, that our levee system is strengthened, so that this never happens again.
This community's been through 5 or 6 floods here since this levee went up in 1949. And it's like every few years they just keep getting knocked down.
They were supposed to fix that thing. They were supposed it was going to be, we were going to see another flood. It's going to be fixed and everything. It doesn't happen. And look, right back where we started again, right back. And it's getting tiresome. This is getting old now.
If neighbors appear to be leery of political promises, you can't blame them. History has repeated itself over and over in Pajaro and Watsonville just across the river. Floods have been recorded in the Pajaro Valley since the 1800s. By the turn of the century, there was a major flooding event in every decade. And in 1949, exhausted by flooding and the need to protect a growing population and ag land, the Army Corps of Engineers built the present-day levee on the Pajaro River. But not even that levee could hold back the Pajaro River. Just 6 years later, in 1955, more flooding, and again in 1958. A 1963 report by the Army Corps of Engineers concluded the project does not provide the degree of protection considered necessary. Unless protective measures are taken, future floods will cause recurrent damages. And in 1966, Congress authorizes reconstruction of the levee, but not one shovel is put in the ground, and major flooding events happen in 1995 and 1998, with 2 people losing their lives in the 95 floods and damage topping $95 million.
Which leads to the question many are asking, why wasn't a stronger levee built after the floods of 95?
That's me covering my first Pajaro flood in 1998.
And tonight, a couple of indicators that everything may be okay.
In 2017, I was back on the Pajaro River levee after fears the river might reach flood stage.
Well, Dan, Aaron, the good news is that the Pajaro River has gone down slightly since that flood warning was issued earlier today. But people who live along the river know all too well the danger it poses.
And again, the same question asked then that continues to be asked today. Why wasn't a stronger levee built?
They need to get it fixed because the people here are scared it's going to happen again. We don't have to wait another 10, 15 years. It could happen next year again. It could. They need to fix it.
It's a question that has dogged the Army Corps of Engineers, local, state, and federal lawmakers for decades.
but know that we're pushing and we're keeping pressure on to get the answers to that done. But more importantly, we don't want answers. We want construction. We want the project built. So do the people of Pajaro, the people of Watsonville, our farmers, our farm workers, and that's why we're here, are committed to getting it done.